What's up, everybody? Can you believe it? Today is the day my book, Connecting Beyond Encounter, goes live. You can now purchase it on Amazon in paper form or ebook if you're an ebook reader. But I'm just so excited. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. It was kind of like I've been nesting for a while, getting ready to birth something, and I'm stirring and prepping and doing the things, and it all happened last night. And so I'm just so excited to be able to provide this resource for people, this encouragement, this tool, if you will. And so if you have not heard about it, I just want to encourage you, check it out. And I also want to encourage you, if you have a dream, don't give up on it. Don't give up on it. 12 years ago, I had an idea just drop down out of nowhere, this random idea that was like, am I writing a book someday? I was kind of like confused, appalled, astonished, all of these things, because I felt disqualified. I felt ill-equipped. I felt me. But as I followed, I just kept on my journey, and I kept doing the things I knew to do, all which had nothing to do with writing a book. Mind you, it just had to do with living life and following the breadcrumbs of inspiration. And in that, every step of the way, I was being cultivated. I was being nourished. And I've kind of equated life to seeds, and each of us are meant to bloom and come into full bloom. And so, what I love is that there was a seed planted in me that day. And over the next 12 years, you guys. I mean, most of us, we can't wait 12 minutes for something. What's 12 minutes? Like cookies to come out of the oven. We can't wait 12 seconds at a stop sign. 12 seconds at a stoplight. I mean, our perspective and perception of time is, well, near to none, right? But I just want to encourage you, if you have a dream, keep going for it. Keep walking forward. It was just something that was cultivating. It wasn't even fully developed. But as I continued, 5 years after that, I got an idea one day. I was just in my room making my bed. And which I don't always do, but I was making my bed randomly this day. And as I did, I got these ideas coming to my mind, and I was like, I'm going to write this down. And I started to write something in a journal, which I didn't journal all the time, but for some reason that day I decided to journal. And when I did, I started writing, and I was like, I think this is going to be something. This isn't just, is this the book? And all of a sudden it was like fresh breath. It just blew over this idea. And suddenly a book was resurrected. An idea that started small, like this little tiny mustard seed, began to grow, and it just went up on a vision board. In 2019, I put Hope Journal on a vision board. Well, we all know what happened soon after that, right? COVID happened, life happened, all these things. My family, my husband and I started a real estate business, an investment company, and so I dove right into that to help him do that. And the dream, the idea for the book just kind of went up on a shelf, like many of our dreams. But it stayed on the vision board, and I walked past it. And in 2024, in January this year, I went to that vision board and I said, what is supposed to come off, and what am I supposed to focus on? And that Hope Journal, that whole thing about the book is what jumped off that vision board at me. And I said, all right, this is the year. This is what we're going to do. And do you know, I stepped away from some really important things in my life, some things where I was able to contribute and really make a lot of change and help the next generation, which is so dear to my heart. And I stepped away, and it was kind of painful, honestly, because I loved what I was doing. But I knew that I needed to step away to do something that was coming, but I didn't even know what it was yet. And that's kind of what faith looks like. We don't always know, but sometimes we have a knowing. And I knew there was something. And when I went into 2024, and I sought the Lord, in January of 2024. I fasted, I prayed, I just kind of quieted myself. I would do puzzles, I would just meditate, and I went to that vision board and it was clear. This is what you were to focus on. So I dove right in. And over the next 6 months, I wrote this book. And then it continued in the journey of learning about, publishing and just all the things connected with an editor, all these elements that I put myself through a lot of education this year to get the dream into fruition, to get it to come through. And so here it is, connecting beyond the encounter. And I'm so excited because there's so much more that we can be encountering and experiencing in life if we would just go for it. And so I just want to encourage you, if you need hope, if you need tools on how to get from point A to point B, if you need encouragement to keep pressing on, even though you don't see any fruit, even though you don't see progress, even though you feel lost or depressed or confused, I felt all of those things, not just at times during this year, like my whole life I've felt that way. But I didn't always live with hope. And so that's what this book is about. This book is how to go beyond the simple encounters of hope to a dwelling place where dreams come alive. And so I just want to encourage you to check out this book. If you haven't ordered it yet, today's the day. Today's the day. I also want to give a shout out to Apostle Bill Thumalaris for writing the foreword and just encouraging me along the way, sowing seeds into me over the years, just to pave a way and to be a pioneer and to own the dreams that are inside of me. And so I just want to say thank you, Pastor Bill, for just believing, for encouraging, for cheerleading on over the years to follow my heart and follow my passions, because those things are the things that make impact and make a splash. And so I just want to encourage you, get the book, Amazon, Connecting Beyond the Encounter, Unlocking the Power of Hope in Your Life. Check it out.